The Grand Canyon, a beautiful place for a wedding. And on this particular day, it's even more special for one Michael Pierce, a United States Green Beret soldier who dedicated his life serving his country at the expense of his own heart. But there will be no sacrifices of heart today, for on this grand day, on top of the grandest of canyons, Michael Pierce is to be wed to the love of his life, his beautiful princess, Leia.
At the altar, the groom, Michael, nervously waits. Next to him, the best man, Ethan.
Are you nervous? I'm about to pee in my pants. Go ahead. The tux is a rental. It'll probably dry up before anyone even notices.
On the horizon, a horse-drawn open carriage. Seated in the carriage, the beautiful bride, Leia Taylor, radiates from a beam of dusty light bouncing off her white-laced wedding gown. Leia stands in the carriage. The horseman reaches for her hand. Leia jerks it away. I'm sorry, Michael. Goodbye. Leia turns towards the front of the carriage. She climbs over the top, stretches out, grips hold of the reins, and whips them. Yeehaw! Leia and the horse race off down the dirt road. Michael's jaw drops. The Indian flutist plays a sour note as he drops the flute from his mouth.
Don't look now, Michael, but everybody's staring at you. Maybe you should say something.
Excuse me.
Folks, this is obviously some kind of prank. Please bear with us. We'll get it all sorted out.
Michael races down the end of the aisle and onto the old dirt road.
Leia!
All that remains of her existence is spun up dust from the carriage's tracks. The sun sets across the Grand Canyon. Ethan walks over with a bucket of ice beer. He twists off the top of a Corona and hands it to Michael. All they got is Mexican beer, bro. Hope that's okay. This is my fault. I should have been more careful.
What are you talking about, Michael? She's the one who raced off like Cinderella on crack, leaving you standing on the altar looking like a fool. That woman's got problems.
Please don't judge her.
Ethan, you don't know what's behind this. Michael, please come to your senses. Leia just burnt you at the altar like a sacrificial pig.
Ethan, you don't know what you're talking about. There's stuff in my life that you just don't know about.
What things? Please, tell me.
Just then, Nemo, the Indian flutist, approaches, still playing his music. Ethan turns toward him.
Hey, Chief, your services are no longer needed. You can leave now.
Farewell, my friend. If you could pay me, I'll be on my way.
Pay you?
It seems in all her rush to leave, the bride has neglected to pay me.
That's right, Leia hired you, didn't she? It was the one thing she said she'd take care of. She obviously was a little preoccupied. Michael reaches for his wallet. Ethan grabs his arm.
No, Michael. If you pay for this, your balls are going to fall right off, roll right into the Grand Canyon, and you're going to be walking around without a pair the rest of your life.
It's not his fault.
Okay, fine. But let me take care of it. What's the damage, Kimosabe?
$450.
$450? What are you smoking, peyote in that pipe?
That is my fee.
You played 10 minutes.
Actually, I played for almost an hour.
Yeah, by yourself. In front of real live humans, it was just 10 minutes.
Sir, are you going to pay me?
Listen, Chief Dancers with Flute. Look at my buddy. That's the face of a pathetic, beaten-down man in his prime. No man should ever have to go through what he went through today. Surely you have enough compassion in your heart to give him at least 50% discount.
I am truly sorry for your suffering today, but as I was scheduled for the whole event, and my fee was agreed upon prior to the event, it is only fair that I be paid for the full event.
Yes, of course. Michael pulls out his wallet, and Ethan slaps his arm away.
Please, Michael, don't insult me.
Ethan opens his wallet, pulls out all of his cash, and turns toward Nemo, waving the bills.
Okay, Kimosabe, here's the deal. I got 180 bucks cash right here, right now. And unless you got a credit card machine stuffed in that fake deerskin outfit of yours, this is the best you're going to do.
Call me Dances with Credit Card Machine.
Ethan shakes his head and hands his credit card to Nemo.
It's been a pleasure serving you.
Please, next time just stick a tomahawk between my eyes. It'll be less painful.
Nemo walks off smiling. Michael looks up into his head. I'm really worried about Leah. Something happened to her.
I don't know, Michael. Weddings can do funny things to people. All that till death do you part stuff scares the shit out of me.
You don't get it, Ethan. This was her wedding. She picked the place. She picked the flower girl. She picked the dress. She even picked the flute guy. It doesn't make sense that she would throw it all away.
I don't know, but one thing I do know is we're not going to find any answers sitting on this canyon. Let's go back to the hotel and get drunk on free Mexican beer.
No, I have to go back.
To Tucson?
I need to know she's okay.
Okay, Kimosabe. If that's what you want, let's do it.
It's okay, Ethan. I can handle this myself.
Hey, Tonto never abandoned the Lone Ranger. I'm not about to abandon you.
Ethan grabs a hold of Michael's arm and pulls him up. He then pulls a silver dollar out of his pocket. He hands the coin to Michael.
What you do is make a wish, then toss the coin hard into the canyon. They say if it lands in the river, the water spirits will fly up and grant your wish.
Michael closes his eyes. He tosses the coin toward the canyon.
I could be wrong, but somehow I think you missed the river. Maybe we should get going right about now.